The Sardauna, the prince who chose service over power. In the heart of northern Nigeria, long before independence, a boy was born into royalty. His name was Ahmadu Bello, born on June 12, 1909. In the quiet village of Rabba, he carried a legacy few could ever match. He was the great-grandson of Usman and Fodio, the founder of the powerful Sokoto Caliphate. Leadership was in his blood, but destiny tested him early. At just 6 years old, he lost his father, and from that moment, his journey began not as a prince of comfort, but as a boy shaped by responsibility. A teacher before a leader, before politics. He was a teacher. After studying at Balewa College, he returned to Sokoto to teach. He believed in one thing: education is power. But teaching was only the beginning. The crown he didn't wear. In 1938, he made a bold move. He contested to become the Sultan of Sokoto, but he lost. For many, that would be the end, but not for him. The new Sultan, Siddiq Abubakar III, saw something greater in him. He gave him a title, one that would define history: Sardauna of Sokoto. Not a king, but something more powerful, a leader of the people, the architect of northern Nigeria. Years passed, and his influence grew. In 1954, he became the first premier of northern Nigeria, and he had a vision: one North, one people. He saw a region behind in education and development, and he refused to accept it. So he established Ahmadu Bello University, one of Africa's greatest institutions. He created the Bank of the North to empower economic growth, and launched the Zinc Northern Nigeria Development Corporation to drive progress across the region. He wasn't just leading, he was transforming a generation. The power he refused. In 1959, Nigeria stood on the edge of independence. He was the most powerful man in the North, the obvious choice for prime minister. But then he did something unexpected. He stepped back and gave the position to his deputy, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa. Why? Because he believed his people needed him more. He chose service over power. A tragic end. Then came January 15th, 1966, Nigeria's first military coup. Soldiers stormed his home in Kaduna, led by Chukwuma Kaduna Ziagwo. He did not run. He did not hide. Instead, he stood firm and said, "I am Ahmadu Bello." Moments later, he was shot. Beside him, his wife Hafsatu, who died holding him in her arms, a leader who faced death with courage. Legacy that lives forever. He lived by a simple motto: work and worship. Despite his power, he lived humbly. When he died, he reportedly had only £10 in his account. Today, his home in Kaduna, Arewa House, stands as a museum, a reminder of a man who could have ruled a nation, but chose instead to build it. Finally, this was not just a prince, not just a politician. This was the Sardauna, the man who chose people over power,